Oh, Lorem, you're already here. Hey, hey. As always, I'm setting stuff up. So give me a minute, will ya, before we get to work on the game. Anything else I gotta do? Chat set up. Notifications have been sent out. And alright, sweet. We're live. Hey. What did I do at the end of last live? I didn't turn on the lights. I just realized that. I should probably do that. Give me a moment. Then I'll tell you. I'll answer your question there. There we go. One light up, and second light up. He's gone, but I'm back. Alright. At the end of last stream, I started a neutral route for Undertale Yellow. But honestly, by the end of it, I just wasn't feeling it. I think I'm going to leave it off, finishing with Pacifist, and then that's it. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Also, I got to update the stream title. My mom made me some food. Rice and pork, I think. Okay, Mighty Grandpa. It's good. I think it's pretty good. There we go. Update all. The stream title should update in like a minute or two. Okay. Cool. I also have I made a banana milkshake. I'm using the Grimace Shake cup for it, or have it. I should probably get a napkin. Oh well. You beat Super Mario Wonder last night? Cool, cool. Congrats. There we go. Still has that issue, but oh well. Yeah, I tried the Grimace Shake when it was, like, big. It was alright. Honestly, I kind of wish I just got a vanilla milkshake instead. I haven't died yet. Okay, so as a quick reminder of where we left off, we're making this enemy that's supposed to throw themselves at you, no matter where you are. The issue is, the arrow is... Okay. The arrow is supposed to point at us, so that the enemy knows where to throw themselves. Launch Fox, I think. The issue is that, and I really should have seen this coming, thinking about it, in hindsight. The arrow becomes the launch direction, which is the arrow. One of these connections we want to get rid of. We don't want them to change. Yeah, the concept, great. The results, no. Okay, so we do this. What happens? The exact same thing happens. Interesting. We want the rotation of this to be, I think, inverse, like the opposite of what our current rotation, like of the current player's rotation. So, because we don't want it facing in the direction that the player's facing, we want it facing towards the player. And for that, we kind of need to, is there a way to get inverse of something in here? There has to be. Inverse. Okay. Probably just doing a multiply. By -1? No, but what if our position is already negative? I gotta remember some basic math real quick. How does how does multiplying by negatives work again? This is the kind of thing that I should just know, but I barely use it. I think you would surpass me at in subs at some point. I mean, probably. Why did it vanish off the screen? I did nothing. Whatever, I'll just do this instead. Oh, because it's saving. That's annoying. Yeah, so multiplying a negative by a negative gives us a positive, which is what we want. Multiplying a positive by a negative gives us a negative, which is also what we want. Two negatives gives us a positive and a negative gives us a negative. That's perfect. That should give us, then that should always give us the opposite of what the player has. Which means that we do this. Get that there, do this as well. We don't really want the X, do we? Well, we'll see. Out. It's still linked to us clearly because it moves when we move. But interesting. So the value that matters here the most is X. How do we... Okay. So if I relink this, what happens? Yeah, it still becomes linked to us. Let's... You know what? For testing purposes, let me put you up here. I want to see if the arrow does look down. No, it doesn't. Weird. So this is definitely the point of error. Let me take a bite of food while I think. You're at your aunt's house? Cool. Hope you have fun. Oh, they have a cat? What's their name? Gluletta? Gioletta? Gioletta. I'm not sure if I can say if I'm saying that right. Well, it sounds like an interesting cat name. Let me try. Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong by using rotation. What about if we set the relative location to this instead of the relative rotation? And then do that. Giulietta. Okay. Where did the arrow go? Huh? Where did the arrow go? What? Why is it up there? That's odd. Okay, let me think. Why did that happen? Okay, this gets the impact point. Location of the actual contact point of the trace with the surface of the hit object. You know what? What state of America? What city? I'll tell you my state. I live in New Jersey. Let's add a breakpoint there. I want to see what variables we're passing in. Okay, so x negative 200, y 00, and z negative 155. Okay. Let's remove that breakpoint and add a breakpoint here. Or here. Okay, now all that happened really fast. It checks, figures out we can, goes there. Stop jumping. Okay, no city? You'll never know until you do. So my current location is negative 200. Multiply that, we get 200. Whoops, what happened? Everything froze. Worrying. Don't crash on me, please. Oh. Okay, it's because I was like locking into it. So I get, which multiplies to 200 on the x. So x is this way. So negative 200. It's because it's getting my position. Which, I mean, makes sense, but that's not how... But the issue is how I'm using it. It doesn't make sense. Okay. our enemy position is where we want the arrow to point at. That's all we want. When you're 18, you want to go to Jersey? Okay, man. Well, Jersey, it's a pretty nice place, I think. Depending on the parts of it you go to. Okay. My issue really is that I'm just using this wrong. Okay, -0 times... I mean, -1. So this is giving a value of -0. So just 0. Nothing changes. Makes sense? Our Z value is an issue. Actually, I think our Z value, we don't want it to be negative. But the others we do. Maybe. We'll try that. Oh, I gotta remove the breakpoint so that I can actually see it in action. I don't know what I would think, but also, you can't have 99 plus notification. Well, I mean, on the app, I guess you can, but... Where did the arrow go again? Oh, wait, no. Don't pause the game. Okay. Pop out. Find your launch direction. Where did it... Why is it down here? Oh, because it's getting set to 0. No, what? Why is it getting set to -155? It should be getting set to... What's your current Z? Yeah. Relative. It's because it's setting it to relative location. Oh my goodness, that makes so much sense. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm actually kind of... I'm kind of dumb. Set world location is essentially what I'm trying to do. And then after this, I have to reset it to relative location 0, 0, 0. Let's break that. Let's just call it now because we're going to need it later. Set relative location 0, 0, 0. Okay. That makes so much more sense. So we want our Z there. We want this there and this there. Need this rotation. And it's up here. I guess. I think this should solve our problems. I think, hopefully. Current money's in euros. Okay. There we go. Doing all of this should make it that we get sent that they get sent towards us. Huh. Nothing happened. Very interesting. Why? Damn, stream died for a second. I think I just need a stronger computer for my stream not to die. Yeah, I think I'm just like stressing it too much. And now my OBS says that there's 0 people watching. That's crazy. No, it's my issue, Lauren. Don't worry about it. I think my computer just isn't good enough. Oh. Whoops. I didn't connect it. Then we can do that. Okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Now what? Where did it go? Buddy, where is it? Why is it over there? Ah, I know why. Because I don't actually need to make this negative now. There you go. One emoji left some ideas. I don't know. Okay, so the arrow does get sent to wherever I am. Or at least where I hit it. Which is cool, I guess. But now we need to actually, like, you know, launch the enemy. Oh, that's probably why. Because we have movement speed set to like 3. That's let's bring that up to 700. Okay. 20 minus 6 is 4. Yeah, yeah. Why are you asking? It's 2 p.m. It's 2:27 right now in America. Well, specifically my part of America. There we go. Now we got it. Let's move this guy this way. Move this person this way. And now... oh man, he went flying. Why'd you go so far, actually? That's interesting. Huh. Well, first of all, let's just make this wider. I should just make this a spear, honestly. Alright. So... Oh my goodness, he just goes flying. And he just keeps going until he hits something, I guess. Why is that? How curious. It's because gravity doesn't affect him. Which actually, we want gravity to affect him. My person. Oh my goodness, I didn't mean to open Visual Studios. Please just shut down. I didn't mean to open you. I'm sorry. There you go. I'm thinking that on Undertale Yellow, you're not doing neutral, but I decided I'm not doing... I'm gonna leave it on a pacifist run, honestly. Why can't I delete this? Am I like playing the game right now, or what's going on? Why can I not remove this? I've had this issue a couple times when using Unreal. And it's not common, but it does happen enough that I'm like, that I notice. Your cat's attacking the seat. Absolutely no support solutions. You just kind of have to hope for it to go away, apparently. Which, fair enough, I guess. The issue is that I can't really... Whatever. I had to reroute it, so it's fine. Okay. So the gravity is not being affected. This means we don't have to reset the gravity over here either. And just get that out of the way. I wish I could just delete it, since it's not being used, but whatever, I guess. Okay, so start to jump this way. It should be better now. Yeah, there we go. Do I have any animals? No, I don't have any pets because my mom doesn't like animals. But I would love like a cat or a dog or anything really. My church that I go to, there was this cat, this like stray cat who would live in like this little backyard area that our church has. We called her Luna. She was very cute. Then one day she vanished, and I really hope that she's okay. Honestly, I never knew what happened to her. That was like this year, by the way. Okay. I want to decrease this to like 500. That's kind of better. What if I like get there? Well, he pushes as far as he can down. Issue, they only go forward. Hey there, Red. Hey Pogo, welcome to the stream. Which actually we can solve by doing this. I think we can solve it by doing that. Ouch. Okay. But oh boy, how do I test this properly? I think if I put you here and then jump over you, no. Okay. that's a problem. How's the development going so far? It's going pretty well. Right now, I'm trying to figure out this dang launch enemy. So I can get them to launch forward, which, I mean, that by itself isn't too difficult. But I also want them to launch up or down, depending on where you are. Which apparently is easier said than done. I'm also eating, so I hope that doesn't bother anyone. Trying to stay not too close to the mic when I chew stuff. Okay. We don't want this velocity to be 0. Because we want it to be based off of probably not. Okay. Oh yeah, also I have to set relative world location of our thing back to 0. Like, yeah, like here. Move this stuff over. Put this over here. Connect that into... Oh. I should have done that anyway, because that's causing issues, probably. Red, I say my ASMR real? I don't think anyone wants that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think anyone wants that. Hello, Vasti. Welcome to the stream. So, we'll see. Let me make sure something works real quick. There we go. Then the arrow position resets. It does. I mean, it doesn't matter too much because, you know, the arrow position is always set to where you are anyway. Okay. I mean, it works, but it just doesn't send them up, which is the whole point of making a launch enemy rather than just another sliding enemy. We got the forward vector. Can we get up vector? And have that be the thing that gives us our Y and Z. But I mean, we still have to multiply, don't we? Probably. Either, I mean, multiply by 700 is a lot. We might want to make another variable instead of movement speed, which is like, I don't know, jump speed or something. Let's duplicate that and just call it move up speed. There we go. Move up speed. Have that replace movement speed here. Oh, where, huh? What'd I do? Oh, okay. And then have this be like, so movement speed is 500. Move up speed will be like 100. And then that goes into there. We'll see about that. Oh, you need to go eat, Lorem? Well, I hope you enjoy your food. Have fun. Have fun eating, I guess. Whoops. Okay. We gotta... Okay. We gotta... Okay, jeez. Alright, see you later, Lorem. Alright, that just doesn't... It didn't work. Why, though? Oh, maybe we have to use... Oh my goodness. That would probably be it. In the base player, for our wall jumps, we have a launch thing. Maybe that is what we need to do? Launch character, self, like this. I'll try it. I don't know. This was pretty good. Yes, yes. See you later, Laura. I gotta like think of the math here and how we would translate it if we do this. Cause we don't need the X. We do need the Y. We do need the Z. So X could be 0. We don't need to launch in the X direction at all because this one would be handling it. Which is fine. But we would need to set our actual Can I just split this instead and go directly into there? Because we already have our math here. Jeremiah. Hello, Jeremiah. And then connect it like that? That might be what we need. Let me look through this math real quick so I can actually figure out if this works, if this makes any sense. We set the arrow's location to wherever we are. Okay, cool, makes sense. Then, we get that the arrow's forward vector, which is wherever we are. Cowboy? Which is wherever we are. And, our forward vector of the arrow times the movement speed, that's the velocity that we move at. And, the up vector, the X, the Y, and Z. Actually, we don't need the Y at all. What am I talking? Because this is a 2D game. We don't need the Y, period. Okay, Jeremiah. So, and we move up by 100 times our Z. Well, no. Let me just see what this does. Okay. It does... it makes him hop in place. Cool. Interesting? Not really what we want, though. Maybe I need to add a delay? Like, right here. Just like a 0.01 delay or something. Just enough so that there is a pause. You're the only one here? No, I think there's somebody watching on Twitch. Okay, so we do need a delay. Because I think launching... Right, okay. I see what's going on. Launching messes up their, like, location stuff. Okay, so we move up above. Weird. Very weird. Maybe just not set velocity at all. Just have it go straight into the launch character. I have no idea. So... And then just have it to the Z, directly to the Z, not multiply it at all. And then... Oh my goodness. Wait, pause for everything to reset, go up, and that did not work. We want them to go up. Why is this so difficult? The Y should be 0, because you're not going this way or that way. You're not getting any closer or farther from the camera, which makes sense. We just want your Z, which is wherever... Okay, you know what? Let's just put a breakpoint here and see what's actually happening. I think actually I'm repeating what I did before when I first made this guy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am going in circles. This brings me to 500, and the X and the Z is 1? Why is it 1? What? That's interesting. Let's try that again, I guess. And now this is 100, and this is 500. Okay. Play. I don't understand at all. Like, in the slightest. Also, I just realized something. The arrow doesn't turn, does it? Yeah, the arrow doesn't even turn. I need to look something up. There's a YouTube video where they're showing how to make NPCs that, or like characters, or just anything really that always face the character, the player. This is probably what we need.
Because for some reason the mannequins aren't facing forwards by default when they've been created. So if you add in an arrow, we can see the forward is actually that way.
Okay.
So I'm just going to rotate the mesh to face that way. You probably won't need to do that unless you're using a mannequin like this as well. So I just double check by adding in an arrow there, like so. And because we are rotating the actor, not the mesh, you do need to make sure this is facing forwards. So now you can see it's facing that way, like so. If we get in, we can see if we go up to it, it's going to face us. No matter which way we are going.
Now how do we do all that?
It's going to face us. And then if we were to leave this area, it's no longer going.
We'll just go to the actual video for it. Okay, so this is him showing off what he did. Let's see how he actually does that. I've been struggling with this for almost 2 streams now, so I'm just gonna look up a video. I really don't think it should be this difficult, but if I haven't been able to do it, clearly it is at least this difficult. Oh.
Create one. So I'm going to right click, go to blueprint class, create an actor, and I'm just going to name this one VP.
Now, like a real React Andy, I'm gonna eat while I watch.
Rotating. In here, I'm simply just going to add in a skeleton mesh to add in the mannequin which I want. So add in then Manny here. And then I'm also going to add in a sphere collision. So we'll add that in like so. And this is just going to again be the radius in which this is then going to be active. So I'm going to set this to a value of 20 to start with, but again, set this to whatever you like. So whenever the player is within this sphere, the object is going to face them. Now you can set this up so it will constantly do it throughout the whole game, but I wouldn't recommend that as that's obviously not very efficient. So if you want it to be far away, I just increase this radius to have it in your desired effect. Once you've got that set up, we're going to go over to the event graph. We can delete these three nodes, right click on the sphere collision, add event, add on component begin overlap. So when the player enters this sphere collision. Now to test to see if it is the player, out of the other actor, we're going to cast to character. And we want character, not the name of your character, because this means that any character that overlaps this, it will then work for them, so that's especially useful if you have a multiplayer game. However, you will obviously need to set up replication if you're using multiplayer, but I'm not going to go into that today. After this, we're going to right click add character and promote it to variable, naming this character reference.
Perfect, just as I've done.
Out of this, just the execution, what we're going to do is set timer by event, like so.
Sure, why not?
The time for this, I'm going to set 0.01, but again, set that to whatever you like. The lower the value, the quicker it will rotate. The higher the value, the slower it will rotate. But we also have more control over the rotation speed later on. This is more just for how jittery it will look. Then we want to tick looping as well, as we also want this to loop, so it's constantly going to face us. And then we're going to right click the return value, promote it to a variable, and just name this timer handle, as this will allow us to end this later on for when we leave the radius. Out of event on the set timer by event, we're going to add a custom event, naming this rotate, and then out of this is where we're actually going to do the rotation code.
Okay, custom
so
event rotate.
Set actor rotation, and we just want actor rotation, not world or relative, just set actor rotation. Then out of new rotation, we're going to get R inter 2, like so, and that is going to rotate between two different...
Well, we don't really want it to be our actor. We want the launch direction to be the thing that is getting... So we want... So I guess we want the set world rotation of the launch. And we want world because, again, relative will just make things crazy.
Values nice and smooth.
We want B interp. What interp do we want?
Then out of new rotation, we're going to get R interp.
R interp.
Like so, and that is going to rotate between two different values nice and smoothly.
Okay, fair enough.
Current is going to be our current rotation, so we want get actor rotation, and the target is going to be facing us, because this is obviously the blueprint of the mannequin, not the player, so we want the target to be facing the player.
So yeah, we want this thing's get rotation. I mean, we can just get the relative rotation, I think.
So how do we do that? Well, we can right click and get actor location, not rotation, we want the location of this actor. Then we're going to get a reference to the character reference, and after this, also get actor location.
So, so we want the launch directions location, I guess. To get location. Our player reference, where is it? There it is. Get player. Oh wait, location, sorry. Not rotation. Get actor location.
So now we have the location of both the player and the mannequin.
Right.
Then out of get actor location for the mannequin, or just this blueprint, we want to do find, look at rotation. The start again being blueprint, the target being the player. So we're now going to find the rotation in which the blueprint should be using to look at the player. And that return value is going to go into the target of the R-interp to there.
Cool.
Like so. Then the delta time, we want to have the get world delta seconds, and that's just the time in between frames, just so it's going to be nice and smooth no matter what your frame rate is. And the interp speed is again where we can modify the speed. I'm going to set it to a value of 1, but you can have this as low or as high as
sure, we'll put it at 1 as
well. The higher
well.
the number, the quicker it will be. Then what we're also going to do is now disconnect return value to new rotation by holding Alt and left clicking. Then we're going to right click and split the structure pins and just connect in the Z. Now you can connect.
Okay, I don't know why, but sure. We'll see, I guess. Just put in the yaw.
In all of them if you want, but I found for me that just having the Z works a little bit better. But again, that might be different for you depending on the object you're using, but for me it's a mannequin, so Z is the best one. Then this is now going to constantly rotate towards the player whenever we enter this sphere collision. However,
Okay.
but we also want it to stop rotating
however.
when we exit the sphere collision. So to do that, we can right click on the sphere, add event, add on component end overlap, and then we're just going to get a reference to the timer handle. Out of this, we will clear and invalidate.
Well, kind of. I was actually going to put clear and invalidate handle all the way somewhere over here. So like we get the handle, and then we can clear and invalidate the handle by time. And then we can set that like somewhere over here. For example, in this situation, we don't need to set where our arrow is anymore because it would already be getting set. So we would just go into here, and then it would go into this delay over here and launch us. You know what? I just want this one thing to work. Okay. Interesting. Not exactly what I want, which makes sense. I do also want the Y, I guess. I mean, better, I guess. It's following me, at least. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. Let's turn that up to 5, just to make it a little faster. Come on. Dang. Okay, so at least it's following me. So that's one little thing that's kind of improved, I guess. It's something. It didn't really help us, though. This way, though, we can 100% confirm it's always pointing at the player. I mean, when we overlap it, at least. We can also... We can do an on-end overlap as well. Launch direction, add event, on component, end overlap. We can also clear and invalidate this. Because why not? Actually, no. I don't want that to happen. Man, I just realized I really have to go to the bathroom. Uh-oh. That's fine. I can... Oh gosh, I just looked at all the spaghetti code here. It's such a mess, man. Can I delete this stuff now? Finally. Okay, so... I just want to know, can I use set velocity to send something up? Unreal. Set velocity. Oh, let me turn on the music again. Yeah, there we go. Very chill music. Unreal set velocity, up. How to set velocity of my character in an upwards direction. What? The first thing that I found made absolutely no sense, so that's not a good sign. How do you set velocity? I feel like set velocity shouldn't be so complicated, right? If I set my Y velocity to something, it should send me up. It should, send me left or right. If I set it to my Z velocity to something, it should send me up or down. I feel like it's not that complicated. But clearly, for some godforsaken reason, I have not been able to do this. Okay, no, I actually do have to go to the bathroom. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll be quick. But I guess just enjoy the music for a bit. Sorry for the brief intermission. Oh, I am back. Hello. I just had to step away from the bathroom for a moment, Lauren. Water. Okay. I'm refreshed. I'm ready to figure this out. Okay, so we got the arrow pointing at the player, right? Makes sense. It's not too complicated. It does what we want it to do. The stream got a lag the moment I come back. My goodness. Yeah, Lauren, what do you got? Lag. I know. What happened while you were away? I made it that the arrow follows me better, and that's about it. How problematic. Oh. Whoops. This isn't doing anything. That explains why. Why it said coming back. See this? This is so annoying. Why can't you go shoot up? It shouldn't be that difficult, should it? That's... yeah. You told me. Come on, man. Just go up. Why can't you go up? Let's pause you here. Okay, so the your X is like less than, okay, I don't know why it's that. They multiply by 500 and then we get 442. Okay, cool. Why? If I set this to 500, what happens? Huh? Does anything happen? You love this game? I'm glad that you like it. Maybe one day you'll get to play it. If I eventually finish. It just doesn't go up at all. Why? Do I need to set the gravity to like 0? Like just for this one moment? Need it off of this actually. Set gravity scale 0. And set this to 1.5. Yeah, I know, Lorem. But I haven't even made any NPCs yet. Besides the test guy. I think I essentially put this here. Connect that there. Do our 0.1 second delay. Which isn't even really that important anymore. Because... yeah, it's not. Then we set the gravity back. And, I mean, we don't really need to do any of this other delay stuff, but we will, I guess, because we don't need to change it. Okay, there we go. Saved. Done there. Okay. Why? It just doesn't move. Why do I just not understand how set velocity works, like, at all? Because it feels pretty obvious, right? You set the velocity and it goes in that direction. Why can't we just set velocity up or down? And this thing has a movement component. Add local offset. Okay. That's something, at least. I'll try it. And add torque degrees. Okay. I guess we pull that off of what? Character movement? No. I guess capsule component, because everything is connected to that. I can't just do self? Oh. Well, I'd have to attach it so they could actually find out. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's fine. Capsule component, everything's connected to it, so that's fine. Just... Add torque in degrees. What is that? I have no idea. I got no idea what that does. I gotta figure something out. Bro doesn't understand velocity. I don't know how to program. Yeah. But I'm also seeing that launch character should work. So why doesn't it? There's a node called launch character. That's what I'm doing. I'm launching character. I'm not anymore, but I was. Is it a gravity thing? Is it because I didn't have gravity that it wasn't working? That I wasn't setting gravity to 0? Okay, well, you know what? Let's try that. Why not? Instead, we'll move this stuff. We'll attach this there. So we set gravity to 0. Then we go through our delay, set gravity back to 1.5. And maybe that'll work. What, literally, what is happening? He's not even reacting to me anymore. What the heck? Oh, it's because it's not going through the loop. Alright, fair enough. There you go. I'll be honest, if I can't figure this out today, I'm just going to move on to something completely different. Okay. So at least he moves in the direction that I'm in, so that's something. You know, we want this working way faster than this, actually. Can I just leave it at that and then put, like... Just make it... I'm just gonna keep increasing its speed. Okay, at least it's going in the direction that I'm in. Okay. So we want the end handle to be... Let me fix this first. Because this stuff has to be, like, over here. As soon as the animation is done playing, we end that. And then we do all this other stuff. Let's just move this forward. And there. How are you? You know what? Overall, I'm doing pretty good. This is just... It's just, these streams are a little stressful because there's always so much issues. And I just feel kind of bad making people watch me, like, bang my head against the wall. But you know what? Let's talk about something else while I work. What game do you guys think I should play next? Because I'm thinking of playing Baldur's Gate 3, because my friend got it for me. Yeah, those flags do got the same color, Laura. You're right. Okay. So, we appear inside this. Baldur's Gate 3. It worked. You know what? Let's turn this guy around. Move him, like, over here. What? What is happening? Huh? What just happened? Lorem, are you really gonna question... Lorem, honestly, genuinely, just stop questioning people who join the stream and don't say anything. It drives them away, you know that? Some people just like to listen. Or they have nothing to say. Or don't want to say anything. Okay. Why did putting this guy over here just break everything? Okay. That's interesting. I'll say that. That is certainly interesting. You didn't ask what the game is about. You asked what game is it? Which is a completely different question. But anyway. It's like a D&D game that got made into a 3D thing. It's like, it's really good from everything I've heard. Why, what is going on? Clearly there's something going on here? What? I'm not sure, to be honest. The X should be 0. Right? Because it should always be going from the player. Okay. Why? Why is it not facing me anymore? Because it was before. But now it's doing this. I'm so confused. Is it because it's facing the other way and for whatever reason that just breaks it? No, it's just broken now. Why? What broke? What did I do to break it? I'm so confused. You know what? Maybe I do need an on end overlap to also do that. Maybe? That's the only idea that I can think of. But why, it was working before. Why is it just broken now? Like, see, it's just not even facing me anymore. Okay. Launch direction. Get that its world direction. D&D, Dungeons & Dragons. By default, there's nothing there. You overlap. You set the player. Get the enemy position. You set the timer. I don't understand. I really don't understand. All I did was change how the length of this. Why is it just not facing me anymore? What went wrong? The world direction. Okay. You find the look at rotation of this. I actually don't understand. What the heck? Genuinely, I'm baffled. Why is it just... Why is it just not facing me anymore? You're tired? Same, man. Honestly, same. No, I can't even undo it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I hate that it just does that. Mm. I'm gonna look at that video again and figure out why it just doesn't work anymore. What did I change to just break it? Cause like I don't know what could possibly have messed it up.
And in fact, 0.01, but again, set that to whatever you like. The lower the value, the quicker it will rotate. The higher the value, the slower it will.
This is the video that I... Okay.
Over the rotation speed later on.
Right. Okay.
Then we want to tick looping as well, as we obviously want this to loop, so it's constantly going to face us. And then we're going to right-click the return value, promote it to a variable, and just name this timer handle, as this will allow us to end this later on for when we leave the radius.
Of course.
We're going to add a custom event, naming this rotate.
Rotate, yeah.
We're actually going to do the rotation code. So we're then going to set actor rotation. And we just want actor rotation, not world or relative, just set actor rotation.
Set actor rotation, not world or relative. Well, I mean, I don't really have an option but to make it world rotation. Set component. Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, I just don't have that option because I want a component to face them.
Then out of new rotation, we're going to get R interp 2, like so, and that is going
R interp 2, okay, that is what we're using.
To rotate between two different values nice and smoothly. So the current is going to be our current rotation, so we want to get...
What, do I need to attach X as well? I have no idea what happened, because it was working.
The player, so we want the target to be facing the player. So how do we do that? Well, we can right-click and get...
Why?
Location, not rotation, we want the location of this actor. Then we're going to get...
The fact that it just doesn't work anymore actually makes me so mad. Because the fact that it was working.
This also get actor location. So now we have the location of both the player and the mannequin.
Oh my goodness. Can I just...
Then out of get actor location of the mannequin, or just this blueprint, we want to do find, look at rotation. The start again being...
Yeah, find, look at rotation, okay.
So we're now going to find the rotation in which the blueprint should be using to look at the player. And that return value is going to go into the target of the R interp 2 there, perfectly like so. Then the delta time, we want to have be get world delta seconds.
Get world delta seconds, okay, I'm already doing that.
No matter what your frame rate is. And the interp speed is again we can modify the speed. I'm going to set it to a value of 1, but you can have this as low or as high as you like.
Sure, let's
the number, the quicker it will be.
bring it down to 1 again.
What we're going to do is now disconnect return value from the rotation by holding Alt and left clicking. Then we're going to right click and split the structure pins and just connect in Z. Now you can connect in all of them if you want.
Okay.
Right now for me that just having Z works a little bit better. Again, that might be different for you depending on the object you're using, but for me it's a mannequin, so Z is the best.
Did I... What? Oh! Oh. I found it. It's because I've reattached this stuff. It's... Okay. I also don't need this thing anymore. Okay, okay. I understand my mistake. I just get pushed that to the side. Does it work now, or did I mess everything up again? Yeah. get relative location or get world location, right? Lorem, you really don't need to tell me that. Why? Why is it spinning? What else have I done to this? I genuinely don't know why it's spinning now. Because it just shouldn't be spinning. It just shouldn't be spinning. Period. We get the rotation here, and that's our current rotation, right? Find lookout rotation. We interrupt to the lookout location. Okay. And we set that as the world rotation. And it's interpreting between... What, do I have to get relative location? I don't know. I shouldn't, because it's not what I was doing before. And it's not helping to set it to that either. Okay, it's letting me undo stuff. Yeah, that's what I did. Connect that there. Do this. Well, now why is it still the opposite direction? What? Like, actually, why is it setting it in the opposite direction now? I disconnected this. I disconnect this. When am I ending the stream? At the rate we're going, I might end it at 4, just because I'm so frustrated. What is... Why? Why does it do this? It was working before, and now it just doesn't. Like, why is it going literally every direction except where I am? When before, it was working perfectly fine. How frustrating. And why is it linked to me even when it shouldn't be linked to me anymore? Like, I'm out of the sphere, so it should be unlinked. Why is the handle not getting called? like end clear handle. Is that it? Is it because I moved the clear handle over here? Is that all that's breaking it? If so, why? What about moving it over here would break it? Because that's the only change I've really made that has done anything, apparently. And no, it didn't fix anything. Why? Why? I don't understand why.
Then this is now going to constantly...
Set timer by event. Okay, set timer handle. All right. Got it. Cool. That happens. What? Why does everything else not work? Changes one line of code, breaks it. Yeah, and even when I undo it, it stays broken. And I have no idea why. I genuinely, I can't even conceive why it just isn't working. What, socket location? It doesn't have a socket, so that's not gonna work. It's not an actor, so I can't give it an actor location. Even when I leave and the event should be ending, it doesn't end. Which just doesn't make any sense at all, period. Okay, you know what? Is the timer handle even being set? Okay, cool, it is. Great. We'll remove that. And we'll add a breakpoint over here. Okay, cool. Why? Why is timer handle null? Okay, fine. I'll just attach it manually. And why isn't it still not getting called? I'm not inside of the... Oh my goodness. I don't understand. Ask away, Lorem. Ask away. Okay. When do I go to sleep? I go to sleep at like 12. Okay. There we go. We're setting it to call function K2 timer return result. Okay. Fine. Great. Now, continue. Okay. Why is the timer handle not set? I sleep like 9 hours. So I sleep pretty well. Okay. I got no idea what's causing this problem. I don't know why it's going backwards. I don't know why the handle is never ending. Why it should start false, by the way. Like, it just shouldn't start this way. Okay, so see, it's not linked to me. Now it is. And it's still linked to me. Why is it still linked to me? I have no idea. I think this is... I need to re-add this somewhere. Set relative location back to 0, 0. Okay, cool. Fine. It is what it is. It's a lot of... Yeah, it's a lot of lines. Okay. So why isn't it getting set back to... Why isn't launch direction getting set back to... My goodness. Launch direction, right? This is what we're affecting, correct? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, and it does nothing. Okay. And it just didn't move it at all. Ah. I understand why this doesn't do anything. No. Get reference to self. Location. Sprite, sure. Get the world location. Set world location. There. Let's just try that, I guess. All right. Bro. Okay. Oh my goodness. We don't need the world rotation location. What we do need to do is set the relative rotation to 0, 0. I think. Hopefully. Maybe. There we go. We solved one thing. We figured out why the arrow wasn't facing the right direction, and now it does face the right direction. Cool. Except, we'll see, is it still linked to me? I think it is. It definitely is still linked to me. Okay. We'll save. And we'll try just closing it down. Because sometimes the Unreal Engine just needs to get closed and reopened. If this solves it, I'm gonna kill someone. If it doesn't, I'll probably just cry. So, okay. Let's see. Let's hope, beyond all hopes, that it just works. Yeah. Why is Undertale Yellow still in the center? Because I haven't uninstalled it. There we go. And it's still linked to me. Okay. Here's the confusing part. The thing that I really don't understand. Why does it just forget? Like, okay, here's the thing. The timer handle gets set here. But the thing that I notice over here, and this is really important, and I can't even begin to understand why this is happening. Give me a second. Okay, watch. So we'll go through all this. Bam. Okay, we're here. Clear and validate handle. Okay, what handle are we invalidating? Null. We're invalidating nothing. Why? Why are we invalidating nothing? Here, this is the handle that we need to validate, right? And we set it, so our timer handle is set to that. Okay, perfect. Then let's pull from timer handle. Blank. Why is timer handle empty? We set it over here. We call it over there. Nothing, and it just doesn't work. I don't understand why. We have one set and one get. That is it. That is all we do. And it was working before, but now it doesn't. So, why is the reference not getting passed along? Oh. Oops. Pulled on the wires. Okay, we got to figure out where we're losing the information. I think we're losing it here when we call self-launch. But how we're losing it, I'm not sure, to be honest. Okay, self-launch. Timer handle. Our value is there. It's been set to this. I could make it. I mean, this feels so unnecessary, but I could do the self-launch. I can add an input and have that input be a timer handle. Just for this. Just to make sure that this passes it along. I mean, linking it directly didn't help, so I'm not entirely sure why doing it this way would. Because it's essentially just, again, linking it directly. But we'll see, I guess. Okay. Wouldn't it break the code later? It shouldn't. Okay, there you go. It worked. It passed it along. Okay. What is happening? I don't even know what's going on right now. What the heck? What's it even aiming at now? This isn't doing anything, right? I mean, it can't be because it's not linked to anything. Okay. What? Huh? You know what? Let's test something. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to keep doing this until it stops getting cold. Which it should. At some point. Next frame. Next frame. It's never moving to the next frame for some reason. Okay, so that's not going to help me. I can't figure it out that way. The thing is, we're handing in the timer handle. It's passing through. There we go. Timer handle invalidated now. Huh? Okay, timer invalidated. Next frame. Next frame. Launch character. All right, that's the goal. That is the whole point of all of this. Launch the character. Next frame. Delay. It's launching the character. That is, I mean, it's like in the wrong direction, but that's fine, I guess, as long as it's launching him. Now the arrow is spinning. Just keep going until we get to the next node, please. Come on. Gotta get there eventually. My goodness. 0.1 seconds is a lot of time when it comes to frames, huh? Yo la apagué anoche. Is it ever gonna move on to the next scene? Okay. It just isn't going to the next thing. Okay. Annoying. Okay. Move. What the heck was that? Delay. Right? Oh my goodness. These delays, they're killing my ability to test. So question? Ask away, Lorem. Okay, delayed. Now the ground friction has been reinstated. You're probably just... What was that language? Spanish. Okay. Now set relative location to 0. This should fit, which, you know, should be happening. Except it's not getting set to 0. All of this should be 0. So why isn't it 0? Why is it still trying to figure out where... Access none trying to read property player. I mean... What? What are you talking about? I don't even understand what the issue is. Like, not even in the slightest do I understand the problem. Why do I talk Spanish? I'm Dominican and Mexican. What the heck? You know what? Let's just... No, that wouldn't help at all. Except maybe it would. Dominican and Mexican is what I said. Let's add a branch. If can launch is false, then you can do your rotate stuff. If it's not false, you can't do your rotate stuff. Easy, simple. And it's still rotating, huh? What is wrong with this guy? And then it gets linked to me anyway. Even though it should be doing a branch check to make that's preventing it from linking to me. the fact that can launch becomes, so it gets set to false, and then when all this happens, it gets sent back to true. That means it shouldn't be able to do this anymore, which means this isn't the issue. I'm setting the location of the arrow somewhere else, and that's causing this problem. Launch direction. Find references. Okay. What? Well, huh? I don't know what you're talking about. So we get the... Okay. This is us getting the forward vector, getting the up vector. And we're launching them based off of that. Our up and forward vector. Okay? Cool, cool, cool. Makes sense. This stuff, we're not even setting velocity. It doesn't matter, I guess. At torque, we're not doing that either. So let's just clear things out that we just aren't using. Okay, makes sense. We set the gravity back after 1.5 seconds so that I can actually, fall, which is important. And then after 1 second, we set the ground friction back to 8. Okay. Here, we set the relative location of the launch direction back to 0. Okay, this is where we set our launch direction normally. All this should be good, to be honest. There's nothing here that I can see that would be an issue. And we set the relative... This is the only places where the locations of this thing is set. So I don't have any idea... Oh my god, my thing is... There we go. It's been bothering me this whole stream. Also, I've had the lo-fi music off for like 30 minutes. That's so sad. What are you... I don't know what you're talking about, Laura. I don't know what to say to you. And then we just end everything. So why... I genuinely don't know where the problem is. Like... Does anyone see something that might be the problem? Because I cannot spot it for the life of me. It's funny how, like, insane this is. I feel like I'm going crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? What is bro talking about? Okay. 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 It just keeps going, essentially. Every 0.1 seconds it gets called. Well, 0.01 seconds it gets called. You know what? Let's just make it shorter. I don't know. Let's try that. If I just don't understand why it doesn't point at me is really the issue. And now it's stuck pointing at me. What is... I don't understand the problem. I really don't. Because after it clear and invalidates timer is when it does all this stuff. Here, it should stop moving. I don't know why he jumped, to be honest. Did he, like, bounce against the wall? Ugh. Did you say to end this at 4? I said I might, because of how frustrated I am. Wait a second. I think I might have an idea. The question really is, I need to pause and think about something. Ultimately, my question is just, does it work? Right? Right? That's essentially all I'm thinking about. Does it work? Oh. Let's undo that. On... Okay. End overlap. I don't think it works. Looking at it, it kind of does work, doesn't it? I'm not going crazy, I swear. I mean... For example, let's add this back. Other actor. Yeah, it's that. Add a branch. Don't hide unrelated. Actually. That is kind of a good. Interesting. An interesting way to hide, to show what is actually being used. Bro swears? Who swears? I don't think I swore. Let's see if when this gets called. Do I love my mom? Of course I love my mom. Kind of person doesn't. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh? What are you talking? Now I'm even more confused about what you're saying, Laura. Where does 5 kids fit into anything? Can I clear and invalidate time? Clear and timer by clear timer by function name. Can I do that? And then just and then just not have to do any of that other stuff. Because if I could just do this, that would, and that should work. Would that be great? Is that fine? Let me look into clear timer by function name. Set timer by event. Clear timer by function name. Well, I mean, I don't really expect this to work, but it might. Why? Okay, weird. I have no idea what you're saying, man. What's happening here? But I'm streaming it and I don't want to. Okay. I don't think. I mean, this might be helping. I genuinely can't tell, though. Like, at all. Whatever. I'll leave it like this. Because ultimately, it seems functional enough. Like, genuinely. It mostly seems to work. And mostly is good enough, I think. Come on, you're supposed to go backwards if I'm... Okay, come on, come on. Dang it. If I'm behind you, you're supposed to go backwards. Like this way. I think this is actually working, but it's also making things worse. So that's... I mean, at least that proves that it's working. I don't understand at all how this works. I feel like I've said that like 1,000 times in the last hour. Gets to enemy's position. And it starts looping this. You can set this to 5 because, I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Until that arrow aims down at me, nothing has succeeded. The question is, why isn't it succeeding now? What, should I just set everything in there? If I'm on the same plane as this person... It just, like, chooses a random direction, is the thing. Instead of setting purely on where I am. Maybe relative location is the problem? I don't know, get world rotation. I mean, again, it worked before, so I don't know why it's not working now. Actually, did it work before? Bro's minding his business? I mean, I'm trying. Oh my goodness. Okay. I mean, that's an improvement. We're almost back to functional status. Which is crazy that we got it and then ungot it. This system is like... It's mocking, you know? It's like, ah, you're so close, aren't you? No. Haha. Okay. The weird thing is that, Ah, it's because of this. Let's do this. Oh, hey, Cube. Welcome to the stream. I'm slowly fixing a thing that was already working, and now... Okay. Oh. Okay. Alrighty then. That kind of... I think that works. So this now makes it so that it sets this, puts our location. I just realized in the chat I should probably set it up so that every like hour a message, like an automated message inviting people to Discord appears. That'd probably be useful. I mean, it'd be a little annoying on days when not a lot of people join though, but for days where people are around, it'd be pretty cool, I think. Alright, let's remove the X now that we've solved another issue. Because the X can just stay whatever. Woo! he's just stuck there. Which is hilarious. Let's try it again. Launch character. Launch velocity. And now we're back once again to our very original problem. Making this dang guy go up. And we essentially just want I'm just trying to think. Do we want a Z override? Add more jump power? I did consider that as an option, but we're not even using jump as our way of doing this. My idea right now is to have... It looks like spaghetti right now, but if this works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay. Right. That didn't work at all. All we want is for the character to be launched in the direction that the arrow is pointing. So if it's pointing this way, it goes this way. If it's pointing this way, it goes this way. I feel like that's... That doesn't feel like too much to ask, but I guess it is. is there a way to use the launch character using local trajectory? Sorry if I'm wording it wrong. Trajectory is really what we want. Put that into a direction vector. A direction vector. That kind of sounds like maybe what we want. Okay. I'm seeing some advice online. Why, if you delete message in YouTube chat, it appears here? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean, honestly. Get world rotation. Right. Okay. Get forward vector. Okay. Multiply. Not makes sense so far. Make literal float? What is... Okay. I don't really know what that means, but fine. We'll put it to like 500. Convert that. And then launch character? Okay. Well, let me just pull it here. Okay. I mean, I actually already had it over here. That's fine. I'm a little... Will that just work? But why? I deleted that message, but it appeared on there. Oh, it's because it gets collected. So the fact that you delete it doesn't really matter. Unless, like, I have it on moderation to delete. It worked. But also, okay. it worked. Wait, okay. But we need to split this stuff because we can't use Y. Y always has to be 0. Otherwise, you know, they jump off the map. Yes! It worked! Oh my goodness. Why did that... It was that simple? Okay. Oh my god, I understand. I get it now. Because it's a 2D map. Y is... If they go Y1, they just fall off the map. Oh my goodness. If they go Y anything but 0, they fall off. With this, okay, all the way over here, we set the rotation. This determines where the arrow is pointing. You know, all that stuff where it's pointing. I'm going to do the hand charades because I'm excited. Then we get that rotation. Oh my god, of course we get that rotation. That makes so much sense. We get the rotation, get the forward vector of that rotation, which means that that we're pointing in the direction. Then we multiply that, make literal float. That's essentially our movement speed. We're multiplying it by movement speed. Honestly, in fact, I might as well just pull that and use that instead. Oh my gosh. Move up speed? Don't need that. Yeah, because it's not used for anything. Oh my goodness. All this... oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. And there we go. That's it. We're done. Oh. Also, we don't use XY override, by the way, or Z override. Because why would we? Oh, my goodness. That was so much work to do such a basic thing. But I'm just happy we're done. Oh, whoops. Do you think 2024 could be epic? I think it'll be one of the years of all time. And there we go. All the code is there. It's done. Now I just gotta clean it up. Blood's left for the first. I know I've just been getting more and more frustrated the whole time. So when it all finally comes together, I'm like, I'm just in paradise. Whew. Oh my goodness. With that done, what else we gotta do? Let's check out our Mighty Grandpa document. Oh, we get a leap year this year? That's cool. Throw themselves at the player. And that's pretty much it for level 1 enemies, actually. Nice. After that, we just got to work on the boss. And we're done with level 1. That's so exciting. See ya, Lorem. I got some mechanics also that we are thinking of implementing into the game. Oh my gosh, I haven't taken a drink of water for a while. I mean, honestly, if you guys have water, drink as well. You don't have to have a big jug of water like me, but you know, if you have some water, it'd be good for you. Refreshing. There we go. Man, succeeding put me in such a good mood. I don't even want to start anything else just because I know it'll probably ruin this mood. And I would rather end stream on a high note. We're pretty close to the end of stream anyway. It's going to end in like, what, 10 minutes? 20 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes. So, how is everybody in chat? Anyone, I brought it up before, but since we're done with Undertale Yellow, what do you guys want me to play next? Oh, also, as a reminder, tomorrow is Saturdays, which means reaction stream. I will once again become a React Andy for one day. So if you guys have anything you want me to react to, send it in the Discord. We have a channel called, I think, Video Requests. I don't remember what we called the channel, actually. Let me check real quick. We called it... yeah, Video Requests. I was right. Perfect. So if you have any videos you want me to react to, pop them in there. And I will probably react to them. Depending on how many videos are in there, I might do like a full reaction to things people are sending in. Or I'm going to react to Twisted by Team StarKid, which apparently is like their best musical, and I really, really want to react to it. So I'm like pretty excited about that. And yes, okay. Oh boy, what are... Sorry, I looked at the Discord and realized people are sending very interesting things. Interesting things you can see if you join the Discord. Alright, that's enough shilling for that. Oh, right, the lo-fi music is off again. My goodness, oh, it's because it ran out. Dang. Take it from the top. There we go. It is now playing again, and well, we'll hear it when we hear it, I guess. Oh, I'm so happy that this has worked. With that set up, we have a good chunk of everything we need for level 1. Only thing now is I need to actually design level 1 and start working it out. And of course, I gotta make the boss. I'm probably gonna work on designing the level and then make the boss. We already know what the boss is gonna be, like who it is, and like how they're gonna fight and all that stuff. So that won't be too difficult. We got to do the whole intro of the game, honestly. I gotta make a cutscene. I'll make a level, and it'll be like a cutscene level where the moment you press start, if you don't, it'll check if you have a save, and if you don't, it'll play this cutscene, and if you do, it'll just load the actual game level. But then I have to make a save file as well for that to actually work. I'll get to making the save file eventually. But yeah, you're back again, Traylon. Welcome. We have just spent a full like 3 hours working on this one enemy. See this guy up here? Getting him to like aim at you and like launch himself at you took so much work. But we've done it. He now is annoying, but in the correct way. It's incredible. It's wonderful. It's everything I've dreamed of. But yeah, as I was saying, with that, level 1 is pretty much done. We just need to make the boss, and the boss pretty much is going to do all those things, but combined and better. Where all the other enemies kind of like do like weak little amount of damage, and they kind of suck at everything. But yeah. So, what's up, guys? This is a just chatting stream technically, so we could just chat a bit for like, for the last 10 minutes of it. I've been thinking that I end my streams like way too fast. And there's really, there's no reason to rush. So we could just chat a little bit. This doesn't look like Mighty Grandpa. Yeah, the thing about my brother is the one making the assets, and he still hasn't, made the assets. But I mean, he's like designing and like iterating right now, so that's why we're using these foxes and all that stuff. Let me come over here. Bada bing. Our just chatting mode. I still gotta decorate the whole background. It's pretty like, it's not very impressive. Oh gosh, you guys can see this thing over here. That's, yeah, I might as well show you. I got a streaming thing. No, not a streaming thing. A VR headset. I could do like a VR chat stream one day. You know, maybe just go into VR chat, hang out with people a little bit. I don't know. I can see that thing. I mean, yeah. That's the point. What about the boss stage? Yeah, the boss is going to be at the end of the level. The level's not going to look like this. But it's going to be at the end. You guys are going to be like in a cage match. He's going to fight you. You beat him. He escapes. That kind of thing. And he's going to use all the moves that all the enemies have. But like better, as I said. Well, I don't know if you were here when I said that. You don't have VR. VR chat, you can play it like without VR. It's much less immersive, but you can play it without VR. Yeah. Also, I've noticed the stream has done a lot better. Who don't have VR, leave a like and sub. Hey, I mean, you're the one who said it. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, like, subscribe, do all those things, you know the drill at this point. I'm not the first YouTuber to say it, or streamer to say it, or whatever. Follow if you're on Twitch. Leave a sub if you're on YouTube. All that kind of stuff. And, yeah. We still got like 10 minutes. Anything you guys you want to talk about? Whether the game, or just chatting a little bit. I should probably have a plan if I'm gonna do just chatting, you know, like actually something that I actually say. You should name him Jack. Who? The first boss? We already have a name for him. Because I'm pretty sure we're calling him like Tiger D. Well, I mean, that's not his real name. You'll figure that out in the game. Ah. Wonderful water. It is the source of life. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be doing reactions, so I hope you guys are excited. And again, if you have any things you want me to react to, put them in the Discord at, in the, what was it again? Oh my gosh, I already forgot. Video requests, there we go. Also, I should probably, what is the thing that, yeah, Stream Elements. Stream Elements send stuff into my thing. No water. I've been drinking water. Have you not been drinking water? You better be drinking water. Before I forget, I should be able to make it so that I can send stuff in the chat. Oh yeah, cool. No, I don't really need that. I don't really need that either. I just needed to send an invite. Join the Discord at link. Every hour. Oh, whoops. Offline. Every, I don't know. What's the max amount of time? 120? Sure. There we go. Oh, and it has a minimum amount of chat lines, which means at least 5 people have to say something in between each message. Okay, that's good. I like that. Yay. Anyway, that's the Discord link, by the way, for anyone who wants it. Put it in the chat. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I don't got much more to say. I didn't really think about, you know, what I was gonna chat about in the just chatting section. In what year was I born? 2001, almost 2002. But I'm closer to 2002 than 2001. You know that I'm in the mine, and if that pickaxe breaks, I'm unbreaking it? What? What are you saying? Mine, mine, mine. Do, 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 do. Hey, Tom. We hear a sound, look around. Alright, so we'll save up everything on there, close it up, and my brother is older than me. Cool. Oh yeah, I didn't get any comments on on me playing Baldur's Gate. Is there like any, or like just anything? It's like, what do you guys want me to play next? I'm asking, I'm pagan. But yeah, no responses, none at all. Ah, well. Because if I play Baldur's Gate, I'll try to. My friend wants to play Baldur's Gate with me. I'll try to convince him to be on stream for it. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I have to buy that. I think I can afford it. I just. Super Mario Kart 8. I think I have the game, but again, I'd have to set up. Oh yeah, I haven't even looked into how to stream Nintendo like Switch games. Let me do a little check, I guess. Nintendo Switch. Yeah, how to stream Nintendo Switch. Dun, dun. Yeah, I need a capture card. Yeah, that's it. How much does a capture card cost, though? Oh, they're not that expensive, actually. They're like $35. Like $99. I can afford that. Yeah. Okay. There's considerably more expensive ones. Do I have any slots on my computer that I can connect it to, though? I think I'm using all of mine. Okay. I might order one of these, and especially because then I could connect it to like other devices as well, not just a Switch. So if I want to play any other console games, I have to look into more how they work, though. How many people are there? There are like 3 people watching. Yeah. Okay. I'll get a capture card. And I don't know, maybe we'll actually have like a Mario Kart stream where I post my like friend code and then we can play. That'd be kind of fun, actually. I thought these capture cards would be more expensive. But yeah, if that's it, sure. Anyway, ask your question. That'd be kind of fun. What I understand? Well, I don't know. What do I understand, Laura? Okay. How many are there? Like what? People watching? 3 people. I'm pretty sure I answered that question already. You got new Joy-Cons, purple and orange. That's nice. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, if I do like a Mario Kart stream, I could probably invite my brother. He can play. Honestly, I could just make it a whole big event. Even if only a couple people join on stream, I could have a bunch of people like playing with me. Which would be pretty fun. The capture card, access stream. You don't have Nintendo Online? Oh, right. I don't have Nintendo Online either. Wait, how much does Nintendo Online cost? I knew there was another thing. Of course it's like a... Yikes. Of course it's like a yearly thing. A month. Expansion pack. What does that mean? I don't know why I would care about any of those other stuff. Oh, Animal Crossing. Imagine not having Nintendo Online. Jeez. I mean, I've never had Nintendo Online. I don't know. It's like $20 a year, which is fine, I guess. I don't really like having a subscription in general. But it might be worth it. It might be worth it to do this. I'll make this another milestone. Okay, we have 2 current goals right now. I think what was it? Oh my god, I already forgot what it was for the first one. It was if we reach a certain amount of followers on Twitch, we'll do a 24-hour live stream. We could probably do it another thing like that. If I earn $20 streaming by any point, even if it's like $1 a year, we'll do this. So I guess I don't know what that's like. Nah, I'll do it. I'll do it a follower count. If we reached, how many followers do we have? Before I say a number, let me see how many followers I actually have. Because it would be kind of ridiculous if I said a number and then I realized, oh, we already have that many followers. I gotta write these down. I now have 2 like milestone goals. Look at the creator dashboard. I have 8 followers. If we reach 20 followers. Yeah, if we reach 20 followers, I'll buy all the stuff that I need to buy. and we'll do like a Mario Kart stream. I feel like that's fair, you know? I mean, that's as fair as I can think of, at least. All right. It would be so good, yeah. I think it'd be a lot of fun. At least that's what I think. Oh, man, I just realized I've been in the Undertale Yellow category this whole time. Ruh-roh. I should have updated that a while ago. This whole stream I've been in Undertale Yellow. There we go. We're back into just chatting. Alrighty. Time to bring people from the disc. I feel like a bunch of... Oh, from the other Discord server. I mean, maybe if they're... I haven't really wanted to invite anyone from there because... Not because I don't want them to be here, but because it feels kind of icky to, like, go into somebody's server and, like, advertise yourself. Like, I know some YouTube servers have, like, a dedicated promote yourself channel, and that's cool, that's fine. But, like, I didn't see anything like that in the Foreman server. So, I really don't want to advertise myself there. Because it just feels icky, you know? I mean... Some people there know that I've been streaming, and you know they haven't come, and that's just I'm fine with that. That's perfectly okay. I don't want to be a bother. I mean, of course, you could talk to them outside of the of Foreman's server. I guess I could do that, but again, I just don't want to be a bother. I don't want to annoy anyone or step on any toes. Well, it's 5 o'clock. We've chatted for like, you know, the last 20 minutes now that we've worked on. I'm so glad we got that done on the game. Now that that dang enemy can just launch themselves wherever we want. Very happy about that. So that's cool. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope you'll be back tomorrow for the reactions. Again, I'm probably gonna react to Twisted by Team Sarkid, because I really want to. I've heard that it's really good, and I'm kind of excited for that. But also, I did say that I was going to react to some things in Discord, so I'll probably do that first, then react to Team Sarkid's video, which means that the stream will probably be like 4 hours, probably, which is like an hour longer than normal. But like, that's fine. I've been thinking of increasing my streams to 4 hours for a while anyway, so, you know, it is what it is. Anyway. React content, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope if you liked it, leave a like. Follow if you're on Twitch or, you know, whatever. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Subscribe if you're on Twitch, maybe. Actually, I don't know if you can because I'm not like a partner or anything. Whatever. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Getting better at doing this, I swear. Also, I should probably do a raid, right, on Twitch. I just realized that. That's probably a thing I should do. I mean, there's 2 people watching, so I'd probably do that. At least to get into the habit of it, you know? Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't mean to... Right? I'm pretty sure. But I don't know how to raid people, to be honest. Does anyone... Actually, let's see. Somebody on this channel that Yeah, there's people here, so I don't know what what they're doing. Oh, they're playing Fortnite. I mean, if you guys want to see that, I guess. Well, the stream crashed when I tried, so never mind, I guess. Bye. What a mess.